Coach, takeaways from tonight's performance. Another close affair throughout the game, but once again, your offense, Tag Bertuzzi and Joe Nardi, they connect, and your team had a great night, especially down the stretch, hunkering down and come out with a big win.
Yeah, obviously, Tag having a few goals and, Matt Brown starting things off early on with that great shot. Power play was able to help out. Penalty kill came up huge. Lots of aspects of the game from basically everybody involved tonight that was contributing for the win.
Coach, both this game and Thursday night, you get above that threshold where Kalamazoo, a team that kind of lacks the offense, they make up in their defense and entering both games this week, not allowing an average of more than 3 goals. You hit that threshold both games. Can you speak on your offense and able to click, and your defense here comes up with the back-end effort and Nolan Meyer as well in it for your club?
Yeah, like I said, there was lots of aspects of our game that really contributed to the win. I think there was moments where we did a really good job of keeping them to the outside, not allowing secondary chances. And Nolan played a great game. There was probably just a few moments in the second period where we started to kind of go backwards with the puck rather than going towards their net. Something that we've talked about, and hopefully that we can make sure that that's a habit of our game that we can correct. That will lead to less time in the defensive zone, less opportunities for the opposition. A lot of those things that we kind of we do rather than what the opposition is doing. We're kind of giving them those opportunities. So a few things that we still need to work on, but on the offensive side of things, there was some really good moments.
Do you feel it was a tighter game than it was on Thursday night in how they played?
You know what? I feel like there was definitely moments on Thursday where we could have easily capitalized on a few other scoring chances that would have made the game completely different. But they're a very strong defensive group over there with Kalamazoo. They limit your opportunities, and us getting a delayed power play goal and then a power play goal, that's kind of the difference in the moment of the whole outcome. So I wouldn't necessarily say today was tighter, but they played a strong game as well.
And do you feel like shaking up the lines like you did helped a little bit contribute to this win?
I don't know, because majority of the offense came from one line, so hard to say. But I felt like we got strong contributions regardless of those guys being on the score sheet. I think we kind of leaned on more of the depth players that maybe didn't get a lot of ice time on Thursday, where you saw Nick Ouellette, play more a consistent shift, and his work ethic is contagious, where everybody's cheering him on at all times, and he's an important part of the team, and he's one of the guys that helped us win tonight.
After that second goal, it seemed like you guys gained momentum and were more disciplined. What was the message after that? Second goal and his own goal right there in that second period.
Yeah, I think that kind of came from the players, where it was a moment where we knew there was a lot of time left, and we knew that we should be playing a certain way. So it wasn't so much a message from me as far as what we should be doing, but the players themselves, they knew that just a 5-minute kind of lull where we weren't playing the right way, and then kind of got back to it. So the guys have started to take that upon themselves a little bit more. We've talked about that, where the coaching staff can yell and scream about things, but it means a lot more when it comes from your peer, and I think we're starting to see that, and hopefully that carries on.
Can you also talk about Kalyani's big leadership role?
Yeah, and that's a part of it. He was one of the guys that was talking about it in that moment, where we can't give up, can't have that mentality of, maybe here we go again type of thing where we have a job to do, and the guys just went out there and did it. It takes some patience and takes some discipline, like you said, for us to continue playing the right way and find ways to get ourselves back into a game.
Coach, appreciate the time. That's all right.
Thank you.
Big game tonight overall for your club, and lead as the first star of the game with a 3-point night. Can you speak on the offensive click against a really tight-knit Kalamazoo defense that Coach Henry spoke highly of?
Yeah, I think we got some new guys that kind of freshened things up a bit here. Chemistry is a little off the first game, but another practice or two, and I think everything just clicked tonight. Everything worked, and every line was going. Every line had energy. Every line was putting pucks on net. We played simple, and it worked out for us.
Coach Henry spoke highly of your line, of course, in particular, the addition of Tag Bertuzzi, as you mentioned, but also you and Joe Nardi coming together, a good, almost a no-look pass for you. Speak on that line chemistry so far in 2 games and leading the front for the offense tonight.
Well, I know Nards is a good college boy, and I am too, so there's going to be some NCAA chemistry there. But no, Tag's been playing hard hockey. He was a good fit between us. We just grind away, use each other as much as we can, and it's been working out.
He had some time with Nolan Meyer, Phantoms here with the Royals, and also in that rookie series with the Flyers. Can you speak on his play tonight, and certainly was another vintage Meyer performance?
Yeah, he's been unbelievable. All our goalies have. It's just, sometimes we can't really help him out as much as we should. But tonight, another game, he's been great. Just, honestly, it's just Nolan Meyer at this point.
Do you feel that there's a transition period coming from college into pro hockey?
I would say yes. You're playing against guys, like college guys are typically older than what a lot of the junior guys that come in. So you'll see some junior guys that are on the younger side compared to what we play against. But here you got guys that are 28 plus, and they just play a more mature game. So you kind of have to be more responsible. So I think that's probably the biggest difference.
For you, your play this season, you continue to tack on points, and tonight once again with a multi-point game. Can you speak on your individual effort, what you felt has really been clicking well, and the part of your game that you've worked on in practice that has transitioned very well onto the ice in game time?
I think I've just been doing a good job using my feet to get separation from defenders, which lets me get shots or make passes. My line mates are doing a great job popping into open ice, and I'm able to find them, which is kind of, they're making it easy putting the puck in the net. Can't complain about getting these assists, but I think just using my feet and separating as much as I can, it's been the biggest thing.
Building off that, how big was training camp and Flyers rookie camp for you coming here?
It was eye-opening to get a taste of that level. It was really fun. I'm very competitive, so being out there with guys that are best in the world, it just was a challenge that I thought I met pretty well, and it just showed me there's another level to get to.
Matt, I appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you.